Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Dave's Faves. And today I want to talk about my favorite recording of the two Chopin piano concerti on one disc. This is a cop-out. It gives me the opportunity to talk about other versions of the Chopin piano concerti on individual discs. So I can sort of leave that hanging out there. Maybe we'll revisit these works. But I do think it's very convenient when you're a collector to be able to get them both on a single disc. I find that very convenient and helpful, frankly. And I often enjoy just listening to one right after the other. They're both beautiful, beautiful works. The first movements are basically completely suicidal, self-destructive formally, but fun to listen to. The piano writing is marvelous. People, sort of poo-poo Chopin's orchestration because that wasn't what his thing was. But as Tovey pointed out, they said his orchestration is a perfect accompaniment to his absolutely fabulous piano writing. They're both early works, and I think the heart of each, and nobody will disagree with me about this, are the slow movements, which are just the apotheosis of bel canto operatic lyricism on the piano. I mean, they are arias. When you hear them, you should be able to imagine a singer doing her thing. It's a soprano aria in both cases. And my God, they're beautiful. And then the finales are charming. I mean, they're fun, and there's no issue with that. So the recording that I prefer of both piano concertos is Martha Argerich. Big surprise, right? With Charles Dutoit. Now, Argerich recorded both of these previously for Deutsche Grammophon, and those are very, very good performances too. They really are. I mean, she was, Martha Argerich, she was a marvel. But I think these remakes are every bit as good. If anything, they're even more exciting pianistically. They are very attractively recorded. Dutoit is a perfectly fine accompanist. Remember, they used to be married at one point in their lives. I mean, so that means something. Well, or not. But in any event, they still get along, or they were getting along at the time that these recordings were made. And Argerich herself, she is a bit of a cipher to me, frankly, because she keeps doing the same stuff over and over and over again. And we had that talk about artists who know when to quit. I don't think there is any reason Martha Argerich should be quitting, because she's still fabulous. I mean, she really is. But she's not fabulous doing the same thing 20 times. That gives us the opportunity to compare and say, okay, this is good, this was less good. And like every other human being, she's variable. She really is. So my feeling about Argerich is, if she's not going to do anything new, she should quit. Because we don't need to hear her do the same thing over and over again. We just don't. On disc. I mean, in concert, it's a whole nother matter. Obviously, she has legions of fans. They'll come out and hear her do anything. And if she wants to play the same piece over and over again for the rest of her life, and people are willing to pay to hear it, great. But I'm not. And certainly not on a recording. I don't think it's necessary at all. That's just me. So I say that just to sort of let you know where I am in this issue of what's going on with these people who keep recording. But here, not only did this recording allow us to get both Chopin piano concertos on one disc in her marvelous interpretations, her exquisite touch. Oh my God, in those slow movements, it's so beautiful, but also natural and fluid. And I mean, there are other people who can make each note sound different and inflect them with 14 trillion nuances of tone color, but can they phrase a melody? That's the key. And Argerich can phrase a melody with complete spontaneity and passion. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, it's exquisite. So these are my picks for the two Chopin piano concertos together on one disc for me when I want to listen to them. This is the one I pull out. It's just great. It really is. So keep on listening, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's hope that Argerich does something else. That would really be exciting, wouldn't it? I mean, not to hear another Chopin or Tchaikovsky or, good God, the Prokofiev Third or the Ravel G Major. Ugh. I mean, she's so wonderful. But like so many great artists, it could be perhaps that she's living a bit too much in her own bubble. And maybe if we all talk about it enough, she'll hatch out and have a wonderful Indian summer of fabulous new recordings of stuff that she hasn't done before. Well, keep on hoping and keep on listening. Take care.